Ready? Jody?
I'm ready.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Executive Assistant Chief Troy Fenner. I'm here with our executive team, assistant chiefs, and our commander from the North Division. Um, so approximately at 2:20 p.m., officers responded to a shooting in progress call um, in the 8500 block of North Main. Got it? All right, we're good. 8500 block of North Main. There were two citizens in a vehicle just sitting and talking. Suspect approached them unprovoked, started shooting at both, striking one suspect. That suspect was transported to the hospital. He did make it, sadly, and just asking for prayers for his family. I understand that they live in the area. We're still notifying some of his family members, so we're not going to release his name. He was a Hispanic male, approximately 29 years old. The suspect left that location and went to the 8400 block of North Main, a convenience store, and pointed the weapon at several citizens, didn't fire upon them, uh, left out of the convenience store, and witnesses said he fired off a few rounds walking north on North Main Street. Uh, the suspect then came to the 100 block of East 44th Street. Our officer spotted him. The suspect began to fire upon our officer. At some point, our officer returned fire, striking the suspect. The suspect was transported to the hospital. I understand he's in critical condition, probably still in surgery. He does have a family. We don't know his motivation, what happened, what led him to do something like this, but we pray for him and pray for his family as well. The suspect is going to be an African-American male in his mid-40s. Our police officer was not injured, thank God. We had a chance to visit with him. Again, people think sometimes officers are robots. We're not. I'm proud of him because who knows if the suspect would have continued to move around, he could have killed somebody else. And the officer stepped up and protected himself and protected all the citizens in his neighborhood. So I'm very proud of him. Our officer works in the North Division. He's a 4-year veteran, and he's a Caucasian male. Um, per policy, he's going to be put on administrative leave. The DA's office is out here. Our special investigative unit is going to conduct the criminal part of this investigation, and also our internal affairs division that will conduct the administrative part of the investigation. So with that said, we'll answer questions.
The suspect, the two people that are in the vehicle,
Yes.
that the suspect shoots one of those people
Yes.
who is deceased.
Yes.
Did the suspect know that person?
I don't know. That's part of the investigation, but how citizens kind of describe it, if he walked up to him unprovoked.
Witnesses have described to us, have described the man who was shot by the police officer as having mental issues. Have you all heard that?
That could be it, and you probably had more time than I have, because this scene is around 3 blocks, but I can tell you that's going to be a part of the investigation, and I don't want to speculate until we confirm that. He could be suffering from mental illness. Don't know at this time. It's just tragic, whatever the reason is.
Was the shooter on foot, on a bicycle?
He's on foot. Everybody described him on foot. All right.
Can you describe what the officer saw that prompted him to react and shoot the suspect?
All I know is he fired upon our officer. The officer's patrol vehicle, was struck by gunfire. So that's all I know at this time. He was fired upon by the suspect. I do know that he gave, and according to witnesses, he gave commands for the suspect to drop the gun. He didn't drop the gun and continued to engage our officers. Our officer fired several times.
Was the first shooting separate from the convenience store, and how far away were they?
I think it's a block. Yeah, 3 different locations. Again, he did not discharge his weapon inside the convenience store.
Chief, a neighbor told us there was some sort of delay or issue with getting medical care to the first shooting victim. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't know right now. it's our policy that as soon as we can make the scene safe, and I want to, say that as soon as we make it safe, then we render first aid. But that's part of the investigation as well.
So the officer witnessed some sort of shooting the suspect, some individuals, or firing on the air.
I don't know what all he witnessed, sir, but I know when he arrived and they started looking for the suspect, at some point the suspect started firing upon the officer.
Is the suspect expected to make it?
We don't know. He's in critical condition. Like I said, he has a family, and we're praying for his family and him.
I actually just got here from Main Street, so I'm not aware of what this scene is right here behind us. What looks like it's at a house?
This is actual on this block. This is where the officer engaged the suspect. The suspect fired upon our officers. Okay, so we got 3 different scenes pretty much. Okay, 8500 block, where the suspect shot and killed a citizen. Then you have the convenience store where he walked in, didn't discharge in there, but pointed the gun at citizens. Walked northbound on North Main, discharging firearms. So that's all part of the scene. But this is where our officer engaged. This is where the suspect shot at the officer.
Do you know how many times this guy, the suspect that was shot by the policeman, how many times he fired a gun?
We don't know. I can tell you based upon what the witnesses are saying, multiple times.
What kind of gun was it?
I'm not sure.
The suspect got shot in the front of the house or in the back of the house?
Somewhere in the street. So I think that there were 2 points where they engaged, possibly behind the house and then onto the street. But again, I don't want to speculate. This scene is still active. So as we get and we confirm the information, we'll push that out to y'all. Okay?
Can you elaborate how much time spent between police first encountering him and when the police opened fire?
I think within minutes, ma'am. Within minutes, yeah. All right?
A person wearing a district attorney's office jacket, and you had indicated that they were out here. Is that standard, or was there
That's standard. The district attorney's office is always in their civil rights division always investigate all officer-involved shootings that occur in the Harris County. Anything else? Thank y'all. All right.